Show with Deano, Jack and Ash.
I'm buggered. I watched all that tennis last night. It's pretty sick.
It was an exciting weekend. Last night, though, I switched off just as someone entered the court. Someone stormed the court.
Oh, yeah, it was a protester.
A protester. It was interesting that they went to a wide shot to not give them any energy or oxygen. But, like, sitting at home watching on the TV, I wanted to see who it was and what was happening.
Yeah. They always do that on the telly, right? They don't
show it.
There's never any fun. You never get to see the action.
No.
In case it's real psychotic what's happening.
Or spicy.
Years ago, a tennis player was, like, attacked with a knife. Monica Seles, yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Hey, I'm fully
Psychotic.
on the Kyrgios train after the weekend. I think you rubbed off on me.
Oh, yeah, pretty cool.
And his... I'm not sure did you see his tweets after Saturday night?
No.
So Kokonakis tweeted, "I'm not sleeping for 3 days. Are you effing kidding me?" And tagged Kyrgios. And I just love how much Kyrgios loves himself. And Kyrgios retweeted it at 2:30 and wrote, "I'll be having beautiful dinners with my beautiful girlfriend. Party up, brother." We get it, mate. Your girlfriend's hot.
Well, at the end in their speech, Kyrgios is all like, "Go and get laid, Kokonakis." He was pretty much said, "Hey, everyone." He said, "Big boy here is single." He said, "Big boy." So Kokonakis, I think, is probably still
Still going.
in an orgy, Jack.
Imagine the weekend they would have had. That poor Crown, I imagine Villa, would have copped a beating for the last 24 hours.
Yeah, it would have been huge. But the party thing was...
Insane.
Yeah, it was really good. Melbourne, it was really good. The whole Oz Open was probably the best in decades.
I agree. And just on Brodie, I was just reading all about Operation Yvonne, how they surprised her with Yvonne Goolagong, and the measures they went to sneak her into that arena. There were cameras switched off so that she could sneak through without people seeing her. And then also the back entrances, which are only ever used for super, super mega rock stars. They had to open all of them up. So they did a great job. It was awesome to watch.
Jace, did you watch Rafa last night, Jace?
Not interested. The only thing I'm interested in sounds like no.
What was that?
What was that?
The only thing I'm interested in sounds like Kokonakis.
Oh!
Couldn't care less about tennis.
The only thing is interested. Sounds like Kokonakis.
I got him. Okay, surprising from Jason.
Yeah, Jace, that was certainly like a black coffee, your words. I'm certainly awake now, hovering over the button that dumps people. No, hey, Jace, what about your weekend? Anything crazy happen, man?
No, I still have to get back to you about my 3 weeks holidays from last year. I missed the 4 nipples.
Oh, Jason, I remember Jason. Now, Jason, you work in aged care, don't you? Nah, good chat.
What's going on? Good morning, Melbourne. If you watched Rafa last night, Rafa win, it was like watching 2 Titanics back to back. It was almost 6 hours long.
Oh,
I'm absolutely mentally frazzled, but shit, it was good. Not as good as Titanic twice.
no, obviously.
You know?
Obviously.
Reese, how are you? Good morning.
Morning, mate. How you going?
Pretty tired, but self-inflicted. How's your weekend?
Absolutely. Well, you know how Kokonakis went for his little bender?
Yeah.
We had one as well, a couple of workmates that started on Thursday morning and finished last night. And we sort of all rang each other this morning. We're like, are we all going to work? And sure enough, yeah, I'm on the way in.
Whoa.
Reese, that is so impressive. How are you feeling mentally? Do you have any serotonin?
I am horrible.
Yep. Yeah. And you can't escape it. You just got to wear it.
Just got to pull it together.
Yeah, you got to ride the wave.
Hey, Reese, one thing Deano has always said to me in these circumstances that stick with me is whatever you're feeling right now, it's not real, okay, mate?
Yeah.
You're loved, and what you're feeling is not real.
It's not real.
No.
It is real. It is real that you went out and acted like a psycho for 2 days. But hey, good times.
Absolutely. It's all part of fun.
What was the highlight of the 3 days, Reese? Give us one thing.
Oh,
Legal.
that's probably nothing was really PG rated for the radio, to be honest.
Okay.
Whoa. Full Kokonakis. Full. Luke, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was busy. I was keeping on the news.
to do my news read today for you.
Sure, because on Friday because Ash is still not here, she got COVID. She's all good. But Luke was all like, I'll read the news. And you weren't prepared then, but you are now to read our news, Lukey.
I am.
All right, let me get you some news music for us.
Luke, tell me what you did over the weekend to prepare. Like, did you stand in front of the mirror and do a few read-throughs?
No, I just typed it up this morning and I'm like, I'll keep an eye on the news this weekend and see what's trendy and what's not. And, yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
All right, well,
I have to drink some beers in between, you know.
Yeah. I get it. I'll give you our official news bed, which is our boss is going to hate this. But you ready to roll?
Oh, I am.
On your radio, on the Nova Player.
Get ready.
Play Nova.
This is Nova.
Take it away.
With the Winter Olympics on the way, an Australian athlete has tested positive since arriving in Beijing, but luckily has returned a second result being negative and must undergo a final negative test result today. School is back with mandatory masks and teachers to undergo their boosters by mid-March. And Nadal has won his 21st serving on the Grand Slam on Australian Open, with Nadal serving and looking to save a break point in the second test.
You're fired.
Whoa!
I've fired you, Luke.
That's okay. I'm muddled. It's all good.
The first story you nailed, but then we started to fizzle out. But, you know, with practice makes perfect.
It does. I can't be perfect like Ash all the time.
I can't believe you did that. It's some effort. Well done.
Hey, Luke, you're in the draw for Nova's 50k Fridays, as is Reese, and that will go off this Friday with Kate, Tim and Joel, so make sure you're listening.
Oh, trust me, I'll be listening.
Morning, Melbourne. No one told me that the yellow wiggle quit. What the hell, man? Emma's gone? I didn't know this.
Yeah, remember?
Sorry.
We talked about it on the show because we talked about the new wiggle that had joined.
No, I don't remember this.
Yeah, end of last year, man.
Shit.
You were playing and we got a heap of fun Wiggles tunes that we enjoyed.
It's tough to hear, you know? It's tough to hear. Jeff still there?
She'd been there a while.
Where's-
Yeah, Jeff's still there.
Still sleeping?
That'll be the sad day when Jeff goes, yeah. And, you know, Jeff doesn't age. He looks great.
Nah. Yeah, it's what, experimental drugs do. They
Yeah,
just
true.
keep you propped up, man.
I mean, and also to be a Wiggle, you'd have to dabble in something.
Legally, we probably should say that's a joke.
Obviously.
Jeff doesn't dabble in experimental drugs. In fact, he could probably use a coffee, if anything.
The Wiggles would be feeling pretty cool having won the Triple J Hottest 100.
Yeah, the cover of Elephant, Tame Impala. It's pretty wild, eh?
Sick.
Now, Jack, didn't you bet on Dylan to win?
I did.
How much did you wager?
So I chucked $20 on at the time. And I have, let me check my sports bet account, actually. I haven't even looked.
Whoa!
There is now $74.40 in there.
Whoa, man! And you thought you got insider information, but it turned out, it was a live event.
It was a live vote. But from the first episode of I'm a Celeb, Dylan is just, and as we know, he's so lovable and warm that, he couldn't not win.
Yeah.
What I found weird, though, last night, watching the finale, I watched the moment he was crowned the winner.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there was this chick putting a crown on him. I'm like, is that Abby Chatfield? Abby Chatfield shows up everywhere.
All right. Well, she won last year, right?
Yeah, so they must have had her there. But what was cute is once you put the crown on him, you then sort of step away because they throw up fireworks behind him and they're trying to get that publicity shot.
Yeah.
But Abby stayed there dancing next to him.
Yeah.
And then after about 4 seconds, she's moved to the left. And I'm like, I can just imagine a producer being like, get off stage.
Come on, Abby.
It's Dylan's moment. You've had yours.
Oh, that's so cool. Wow. Are we speaking to him today, or he's probably cock-and-arcing it?
Yes. No, he'll be joining us at 8:20.
Cock-and-arcing it.
Cock-and-arcus.
Yeah. To party for 3 days, you're cock-and-arsing it.
Hey, speaking of partying.
Does that sound right?
Yeah. I've just received a random message that I probably shouldn't read on air saying, back in the 90s, the purple wiggle was a massive something head.
What?
Yeah.
Who said that? What person said that? I can't read from this distance.
Don't say their name out loud because it could incriminate them.
You can't attack Jeff.
That's a huge allegation to throw out against Jeff.
Jeff's an angel.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, you wouldn't want him to drive a bus because he'd drive into a ravine. because he's always sleeping.
He's sleepy,
but
man.
you do not attack the character of Jeff the Wiggle.
Jeff should do a collaboration with like Barocca or Hydrolite.
Okay, so his name is Kokonakis, and if you're going to go on a big bender to celebrate a big win, you're Kokonakissing it. Kokonakissing it.
Coconut-kissing it.
Yes, not Kokonassing it. You're Kokonakissing it. You understand?
Coconut-kissing it.
Yeah.
I did that on the weekend.
Yes! Carol, what the hell?
Yeah, Jeff's gone, guys.
What?
What?
Yeah, Jeff has gone. Jeff has left the Wiggles. He left ages ago when Emma and Lockie started.
Wait, so Lockie's the purple wiggle.
So, yeah, Lockie's now the purple Wiggle. Jeff was the purple Wiggle.
No wonder I thought Jeff was still looking young. It's not even him.
Carol, you're just dumping this on us, huh? What? Makes absolute sense.
Greg. The blue Wiggle's still there. He's the original, so yeah, that's it.
So Greg and Murray have gone, and now it's just the only original one is who?
It's Greg. The blue Wiggle, Greg, is the only original one who's still there. He looks young for his age, but he's one of the originals, but all the others have gone.
Oh, thank you, mate. That's shocking, but it was in front of our faces the whole time. I haven't seen Jeff fall asleep in so long.
Wait, no, Anthony's the blue wiggle, isn't he? Not Greg.
I'm sure it was Greg, but yeah, I might have got that wrong.
I think
it's
it's
a bit early in the morning, right?
Yeah, it
That's
is.
right, Carol. Hey, Carol, you're in the draw for Nova's 50k Fridays for that informative news.
No worries, thanks, guys.
Carol, did you go Kokonakissing it all weekend?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, fair.
It's the early show with Deano, Jack, and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hey, everyone, you know, when someone you love moves on with their life and makes big plans, it sometimes leaves you feeling stuck at a jetty while the boat's gone.
Yeah.
And the new Rihanna, the new news that Rihanna and her partner
Don't.
ASAP.
Don't.
It's not ASAP, Rocky. It's
ASAP.
But that's fine.
That's okay.
You know, I
We all
remember
make
when
mistakes.
Kanye West wasn't famous and Sandra Sully kept saying Kane West. You know,
Yeah.
just the extra mile.
Yeah.
It's the extra mile of Googling you need before you read someone's name.
Or like what I do is just jump on YouTube and hear the start of an interview of them with someone and you hear the interviewer pronounce their name correctly.
That's the extra mile, isn't it, Jackie?
It's an extra 12 seconds, but hey, not everyone's got that sort of time. But
Wow, Rihanna's having a baby.
I know.
They're both very cool.
I thought she was going to be your future ex-wife. She still could be.
Exactly.
But did you see the photos that they released to announce the pregnancy?
No.
This will make you. This is going to make you want to jump off the jetty and not swim.
Yeah. What's going on here?
She looks beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely.
She's got this sick big pink like coat on, but just opened enough to see the baby bump with some jewels covering.
Yeah. Everyone's getting old.
They're a cute couple.
Just so long as there's no gender reveal party, Rihanna. There's no balloon popping in a park.
no confetti cannon.
No confetti cannons, Rihanna. Wicked.
Just you know what they should do? Start an Instagram for the baby.
Oh, yeah.
Call it Lil Gal Rocky or something.
Yeah. Or the journey of little gal Rocky, you know, just something real cool. And then get the baby to hold a small card
Yes.
saying its age every 6 months.
Yeah. No, every month, man. The small timber circle. You need that every month.
That'd be lovely. What's going on with you, Jack? Anything interesting?
Last night I forced myself to watch Married at First Sight because no one in the office really wants to watch it. I'm gonna
All
be
right.
honest.
Well, the promos were overblown, as always.
They were.
I feel like they're chasing the dragon of a season that was successful a while ago.
Spot on. We're still chasing Martha and Michael's season.
Right. So what happened last night? Was it just a bit much?
It was a bit lackluster.
A bit lackluster.
I've got before 6 o'clock. I'll play you some audio. There's one girl who lives in Queensland now, but she's originally from Ballarat. And I saw this morning pedestrian called her Ballarat Barbie.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm going to introduce you to Ballarat Barbie before 6 o'clock.
Oh, Kev!
Hey, Deano, mate. What's going on?
Nothing, big dog. What's going on with you? I can't talk this morning. What do you got for us?
No, not much. I was just wondering how the seal's going, mate. Have you seen him on the river? On the yard?
Nah, man. I haven't seen Salvatore the Yarra seal in months. I'm just going to check Instagram, Kev, because, he's got a page on there that people upload sightings of him. I hope Salvatore's doing all right,
Yeah, because towards the back end of last year, Kev, heaps of people were posting about him, but I haven't seen anything for a few months.
Yeah, I know. Like, I haven't. He's gone quiet, mate. He must have hooked up with a chick.
Yeah.
Maybe,
That's
maybe
it.
he started a family and, he's sick of the spotlight,
Maybe he's
Maybe
ventured out to Port Phillip Bay.
maybe he's got a little penguin, mate, to go with him.
Yeah, man. Well, the last post about him was in November. It's February now, so I don't know. Maybe he left the Yarra. I want to see him again. I miss the seal. I miss him bashing up carp in front of people like he's proud of it.
Oh, that's the best thing ever, mate. Bashing up the carp there, painting the backside, mate.
They are, Kev. They are. Good to hear from you, brother.
You too, guys. Have a great day, all right?
It's the early show and maths has started again. And thank God.
Oh,
Too many nights I was just looking at the moon going, when will maths come back?
where's Alessandra?
What happened?
So last night kicked off. I was the lucky one in the office that put my hand up to watch it, and I'll be honest, it was a lackluster first step.
Ugh.
In terms of maths and how that sort of trash goes, it was a little bit lackluster. We met the grooms that had a bucks party. The chicks had a hens night. Nothing much happened there. And then we saw two couples get married. One of the couples were like, they're going to probably live happily ever after. Boring. Don't want to see that. Then there's the other couple. We've got Tamara, who I would like to refer to as Ballarat Barbie. That's Tamara.
And the internet's calling her Ballarat Barbie.
Ballarat Barbie. She lives on the Gold Coast now, though. And then we've got Brent, who used to work in nightclubs and bars in Dubai.
Oh, yeah. So do you think the girl that they're calling Ballarat Barbie, do you think she's already enjoying the decision to go on maths?
There's something about me that thinks she potentially is.
Cool.
Because we're, 7 years into this show, or maybe even longer. You know what you're signing up for. It takes a certain type of person, I think, to apply.
Someone that loves likes on their Instagram account.
Yeah, that.
Someone that sees a like and gets a rush.
And speaking of Instagram...
Oh, they like me.
Speaking of Instagram, what Ballarat Barbie is sick of is people sliding into her DMs with pickup lines like this.
I am not interested in guys who just slide on into my DMs. This is one of the most recent. I like that Bruno Mars song that goes like, I think I want to marry you, meaning to marry you, but he's trying to be funny, and it's really not funny.
I think she's a big dum-dum because that's funny.
I like that.
He's not saying, hey, let me slide into your Dax.
No.
He's not being a creep. He's being a dork, right?
He's referencing a beautiful Bruno Mars song. Bruno Mars is a lovely guy. And hey, that could turn out to be a really nice story. If she went on a date with that dude and they got married, you'd play Marry You at your wedding because it meant something.
Also, comedy's subjective.
Yeah. God, Ballarat Barbie.
Imagine first date, her just picking apart your jokes. That's not funny.
That's not funny. But I've got a ripper personality and I'm the one that should be deciding what's funny.
Yeah.
Then she was a little bit upset when he revealed that he works in hospitality, which it just comes across really poor to diss someone in the industry or field they work in. And he used to work in overseas, this guy in clubs and bars, but came back and now works in the hospitality restaurant. And then he questioned whether she would still, whether she'd be angry if he worked in retail or and then she had this to say.
So what happens if I worked at a toy store? Would you not want to talk to me? No. See?
Well, you wouldn't be very ambitious to me. I asked for someone who was ambitious. If that's your goal, is just to stay in a retail job for the rest of your life and not progress. And
so if someone needs money but they have no other way of getting it?
That's fine. Good on them. That's just not me. If that's you and that's your goal for where I'm going, that doesn't meet my lifestyle, so we just wouldn't get along.
What does she do again?
She works for an IT real estate company as an operations manager.
Oh, yeah.
And they shot some really great content where they made her sit at her desk with her fighter fish.
Yeah.
And she's on the phone and she goes, yeah, if you could just get back to me ASAP on that. And then she's looking at a blank Word doc. But also, not ambitious. Toys R Us is one of the most aspiring places I've ever been to. Toy stores are sick.
It's full of magic and wonder.
Yeah.
And great toys for all the children.
Now, the biggest drama of the night was what we called Knifegate. So by this point, I was nearly out because I'm like, nothing's happening.
Jeez, man, what if you're all right? Hey, here's a letter to the producers down at Channel 9.
Yeah. Claire and Christabel, if you're listening.
Maybe dickheads aren't enough. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you guys should put on the whiteboard down at Channel 9, dickheads. Are they enough? Question mark.
Dickheads. We've exhausted all of them.
Yeah, you found them all. Good on you.
Yeah.
You collected them all.
So the big drama of the night was Knifegate at the wedding. And the weddings were a bit awkward because it was during COVID last year, so they only had one mate each there. So they're at their reception table and there's just 4 of them.
Yeah.
And Ballarat Barbie was angry at Brent because he handed her the knife to cut the cake, but he handed it the wrong way up, so the serrated edge was facing up.
Oh,
so she
shit!
started to cut down without the serrated edge up, and wow.
Oh.
Why can't you just say sorry for passing it the wrong way? I want him to understand that I always wear the pants in a relationship, so if he does something wrong, just accept it.
It's not going to happen. You need to learn to just let things go.
You need to learn to just say sorry, I'm wrong.
That's a snapshot into the worst relationship / personality types coming together ever. Maybe this is a good show.
Back in the days of good old maths, we had Cyrell pouring red wine on people. Now we've got them fighting over serrated edged knives.
If I was sitting there on a date and someone's making a big deal out of this, I would
get back on that jetty,
snap my phone.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'd put my phone in a microwave and put it on 30 seconds to delete it completely.
Yeah.
And then I'd just walk into the desert and just try and find animals to live with.
Yeah, nice.
I'd befriend the animals, and in many ways, I'd probably be the king of the animals.
Yeah, I think you would.
And then I'd live in the desert with these animals and never have to talk to dipshits like this ever again.
That sounds like a plan.
Maths has gone well, Jackie.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's the early show. Ryan in Geelong. How are you, man?
Good, Deano. How's yourself?
Not too bad. Did you watch Maths last night?
Nah, mate, I watched the recap of I'm a Celebrity because I realised I missed it when you guys talked about it yesterday.
All right. Man, Dylan is the best guy I know.
Mate, he's an absolute king. Excuse the pun.
Did you used to watch Recovery back in the day?
Yeah, I did. It shows our age.
Man, absolutely. Also, such a great show. There was like live music with proper sets every Saturday morning. It was wild.
Yeah, you don't get that anymore.
No, I reckon the kiddies are missing out on some stuff.
Oh,
hey Ryan, last night did you watch the full ep? Did you see the moment where they nearly revealed he'd won with that tiny envelope and then went to the ad break?
Yeah, when they zoomed into it, yeah.
Did you not just want to punch the TV?
Oh man, it's so frustrating.
Oh.
What do you mean?
So they drag out the winner's announcement for I'm a Celeb like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
But they got to the end of like a segment. They'd probably been on for 4 minutes and Julia opened this little miniature envelope as like a gag. I thought obviously she was just going to have an earpiece and they'd still feed it to her. And she goes, oh no, we've got to go to another break.
What the hell?
Too long.
Morris. Ryan, have a good day at work, man. You could win 50K now because you've come on the radio and had a yarn.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Easy. Barb, you too, you legend.
Hey, how are you guys? So good to have you back.
Oh, thanks, Barb. Barb, have you seen the film Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar?
No.
Watch it, Barb. Watch
I'm
the
not
film.
sure I want to.
Hey, speaking of films, Barb, I'm going to send you a double pass to see Marry Me, which has starring J-Lo and Owen Wilson.
Yes.
It's awesome, thank you.
What I want you guys to do though, and I'm going to give Ryan from Geelong, you can get a double pass to see that as well.
Lucky.
Look at the cover picture of the movie. That is not Owen Wilson and J-Lo's faces on that body. Like, that's not their body.
What do you mean?
They've photoshopped J-Lo and Owen Wilson's faces.
On old people?
On just other bodies. That's not theirs. It's such an obvious Photoshop to me, and it makes me laugh every time I see the poster.
Good luck. Enjoy that. Give us a review of it.
Thanks, guys. That'd be great.
It's the early show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Hey, Melbourne.
Good morning.
Hey, Jackie, you well?
I'm well, mate. I'm well.
Nath, you all right in there?
I am.
Son of Omicron.
Yes.
33.33 more infectious than dad of Omicron.
Apparently so.
Wow. That's nuts because the dad is real infectious.
Yeah, and you know how, I know neither of us are epidemiologists here, but if you've had Omicron and they say, I think, is it 30 days or 90 days or something where you're unlikely to get reinfected.
Yeah, the honeymoon period.
Yeah, the honeymoon period.
Yeah.
Does that apply to the son of Omicron as well?
Nath?
Couldn't tell you. I'm not an epidemiologist. I mean, I just read words.
Hey, it feels right. Feels right.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Surely they've got the same DNA and blood.
Gut feel. That little son of Omicron. What a son of a bitcher.
Hey, yesterday, you know how they started the e-bike trial?
The scooter thing.
The scooter trial?
Yeah.
I already saw 2 dumped driving in this morning up Burnie.
Wait,
I know.
no, when you say dumped, well, what do you mean? Because you just park them on the street once you're done.
On the footpath, turned over, 2 of them outside the Rising Sun Hotel.
Yeah, that's dumped.
Unbelievable. I'm probably dobbing myself in here, but someone left their e-scooter here on the weekend.
That's me.
Oh.
What have you done?
Oh, no, I didn't get much work done that morning, I have to say.
Hey, they're fun, eh?
Absolutely, they're amazing.
I do laps to the office because thanks to son of Omicron, no one's in the office.
Yeah.
It's a racetrack.
It's like a Grand Prix for you.
Welcome to our show, Nath.
Thank you.
Tessa's on the phone. Good morning, Tessa.
Good morning. The Three Stooges today, are we?
Whoa! That is shots fired from Tessa. You think she's a nice person, then pow! Nah, hey, go on, Tessa, anyway.
I'm fabulous, thank you. It's always entertaining to see what happens, the dead air.
Dead air?
She's laughing at the dead air.
No, hey, Tessa. Dead air is thrilling. I mean, yeah,
Totally, for us, for sure.
Bosses hate it, but I'm all for it. It's
I loved it.
Oh,
I
yes.
loved it.
It's like riding lightning for me. It's
Also,
like,
who really needs traffic at 5:30?
yeah, there's nothing out there, is there,
exactly.
That's what I reckon. Absolutely.
Yeah, gives you guys opportunity to improv, so,
Exactly,
That's
mate.
what we're here for.
Melbourne, good morning. If you're getting up to go to the gym, you're doing great. One damn brick at a time,
I start back at training tomorrow and I'm that nervous.
Good luck, man.
Have you and Pangy started lifting tin again yet?
Nah, we're going to start next week, I think.
Next week, okay. I should
play
push
lots. I'll play lots of golf for the cardiovascular system.
it back. Yeah, right.
Let's go to Paul in Aspendale. Paul, what's up?
Morning, guys.
Hey, you want to talk about this?
Jack actually beat me to it. I was going to mention about the scooters lying around. They're joining the bikes on the side of the road now.
What is it with our beautiful city and people just wanting to put things in the Yarra and mess stuff up?
Garden ornament.
Mate, I remember those bikes. So many ended up in the Yarra. Imagine what's on the bottom of the Yarra. Imagine an itemized list of shit that's in the Yarra. I would pay so much money for that.
Yeah, they should do a big trawl one day.
Oh, that would be
And
great.
film it. Hey, Paul, so the trial goes for a year, right? And apparently there are 1,500 e-scooters that they're letting out into, certain councils. My guess is after the first day, 300 of them are probably already scattered around on the side of the road and in the Yarra.
Yeah, I'm just at Carlisle Street here at Napino. There's 2 outside the town hall there. So there you go.
But wait a minute. Just to be clear, if they're just standing up on the street, isn't that what they're supposed to do? Once you're done, you just park them up and leave them?
I guess so. I guess you're right. There's a difference between them standing, leaning them against a wall or something, but then seeing them just on the side of the path on the tipped over.
Yeah, if
is
you
one
make
thing.
it look like they're having sex, for comical reasons.
Yeah.
Hey, that is good comedy. Then that's horseplay. I don't know.
They've got helmets on them as well there too. There's 2 there with helmets on them.
Oh, for real?
They can only go up to 20 kilometres an hour. I'd get frustrated. Do you get frustrated driving your scooter and not being able to go as fast as cars?
Mine goes 25 and 30 down a hill.
You win.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks for calling up.
Very good.
You could win 50k Fridays, mate. What does Jenna reckon? Near Bendigo.
Hey, Deano.
How are you, mate? Can't really hear you. What's going on?
Oh, hold on.
Jenna's.
Is that better?
Yeah,
That's
much
a lot better, Jenna.
You're regional, so we'll forgive you, Jenna. What are you up to?
No, not much. I'm just up feeding the baby. I normally podcast you guys on the weekend and
mate,
podcast
that's
Chrissy and
lovely.
Brownie. So I'm pretty pumped to tune in live.
What's it like as a mother, right? Because before you have kids, you know your body is one way, but then as soon as you have a kid, it's like a food factory for another person. Do you get used to that quickly, or is it forever weird?
It's hard work.
Mate.
And going out, Jenna, if you want to have a night out with the gals and go to the pub in Bendigo, how much do you have to pump before a night out? Is that a massive mission?
Yeah, I've got a winery tour on Saturday, and I've been
Damn it, I wanted to
3 weeks.
Damn it, the phone line's shitty, Jenna.
Say that again, Jenna. You've got a winery tour on the weekend and what?
Yeah, so I've got a winery tour on Saturday up here, and I've been pumping every night for the last 3 weeks just to make sure that there's enough supply, and I don't have to. Because you can't feed when you get home because you've been drinking all day. So
right.
It's an effort.
Right, and because we're idiots, we're absolute idiots, so we don't know anything. This is very interesting to us. How long does it last? You just put it in the freezer, right? How does it work?
Yeah. So they give you a couple of hospitals, so it's few so you're pretty safe.
Well, mate, the phone's a bit dodged, but it's lovely to hear from you. Give your adorable bub a kiss for us, and thanks for podcasting us and everything.
No worries. Thank you very much.
I'm going to give Jenna a double pass to see Marry Me starring J-Lo as well because Jenna sounds like a legend.
Good film, too. Oscar buzz. That's all I'll say.
Looks great.
Oscar buzz.
I mean, every movie Owen Wilson touches turns to gold.
Correct. Hey, Frankston Nathan, you well? How's Tones and I?
I don't know. She hasn't been around lately. How's it going?
All right, man. What are you calling up for? Good to hear from you.
It's been since last year, so I figured I'd be a first caller for this year. And see how you guys are going. And
Nathan, you've cooked it, mate. We've already spoken to you this year for sure.
Have you lied?
No, I haven't. It's the first time. Are
you lying to us?
No, you're lying, Nathan.
Son of a bitch.
It's been a break. I called last day that you guys were on.
Right, well, that was like when we're our peak selves, when you got your holidays ahead of you and
you're all ready to go.
Mate, and then life beats you back down and suddenly it's February too.
I know.
Kill me. No, I love this. We're very lucky.
On Friday, Friday, December 2, our last day, that's the one day I feel a natural high in life, like the euphoria that runs through your body. But I mean, I love being back at work. It's great. It's great.
Yeah. I missed you. I had an extra holiday. I'd come back on the 17th, so...
Yeah, but now you're back in prison.
That's it. Back in prison. Getting the grind done.
Love you, mate. Thanks for calling up. One of the great jingles of late.
Did somebody say that you love me? Get delivery like a G.
What does he want?
Have a listen. Gotta eat. I get mines every day, every week. Chicken wings to the crib. I'm sitting in.
Chicken wings to the crib. Get 'em.
Yum. Now, this story I'm about to tell you makes me think that Snoop and Menulog's relationship is no longer.
What?
Because Snoop has taken to Instagram to reveal that he's been ordering from Uber Eats.
Son of a bitch.
You dog, Snoop.
Snoop, you actual dog.
You literal dog.
Say that you love me. Get delivery.
Yeah, right.
So, but he probably should have stuck with Menulog after this interaction. Now, I will get to the audio of what he posted to Instagram shortly, but he's posted screenshots of a conversation between him and the delivery driver. So, when like your Uber Eats driver rocks up and they shoot you a message.
I'm here.
And a timer starts.
Oh, right.
So, according to the timestamps that Snoop posted, his delivery driver arrived at 10:41, messaged Snoop to say, hey, man, I've arrived, and then that 8-minute delivery timer begun. So, the delivery driver over there, it's 8 minutes. The driver...
Jackie, 8 minutes for you to go and meet the person.
Yeah, which is quite a lengthy amount of time. I'm pretty sure here it's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So over there, to be fair though, Snoop's probably like back in a gated community. Like,
yes,
you got to give the dog a bit more time.
Yes.
So the driver then sent 2 more messages, one reiterating that he'd arrived, and then like threw out another hello.
At what time?
This is within that 8 minutes.
Sure.
The driver then went again and said, Snoop, please answer, and asked where to leave the order because Snoop wasn't answering. At 10:49 p.m., so the 8 minutes has now expired.
Yes.
The driver sent another message to Snoop saying that he will be leaving the food there because he doesn't feel safe. So the driver's getting scared at this point. He wrote, this is not a safe place. Snoop then replies and says, yes, it is. Pull up to the gate. So... I don't know, maybe Snoop's, with the fairies are on another planet at this point.
Snoop might have been a little red-eyed.
Yes. Yeah, I would think so. At 10:41 p.m. as well. He's probably had a big day doing nothing.
He'd be peckish.
Snoop then goes, the black gate, drop off the food I paid for. Snoop then goes on Instagram uploads screenshots of the messages where Snoop is clearly in the wrong. Like, I don't know. Again, I think he must have been a little bit red-eyed because he's in the wrong here. Uploads messages having a go at this poor Uber Eats driver. Have a listen.
Motherfucking Uber Eats didn't bring my food. Talking about he arrived. This is not a safe place. Punk, where my food at? Got all my goddamn money, punk.
Should have ordered with menu log, Snoop.
Yeah, Snoop.
Somebody say menu log.
Man, you got to give those kids a break.
Honestly, he waited 8 minutes, man.
Real quick, take another call. Millie in Baxter.
Morning.
You up exercising?
No, I'm on my way to work.
Ugh.
I love that she laughed at you.
Too early to get up to exercise before work, and it's just crazy talk.
I'm a psycho.
You're spot on, though, Millie.
I'm a psycho.
It takes a certain kind of like gross creature to get up at 4 a.m. and work out, don't you reckon?
Especially when you start work at stupid o'clock in the morning.
What's going on anyway, Millie? What are you calling us for? It's good to hear from you.
I just want to know what the gossip of the day is, boys. I don't normally work on a Wednesday, so this is all kind of new to me.
Gossip of the day is son of Omicron is 33.33 more effective than dad of Omicron. Snoop Dogg got into a fight with an Uber guy, and the Socceroos might miss out on the World Cup. You're up to date.
Well, thank you very much for that.
That was an elite wrap-up, Deano. And hey, Nate Gardner, you can go home because
See you, Nate.
Dean's got your job covered, mate.
And you could win 50k Fridays, Millie.
That would be ideal.
Love you, mate.
Thanks, boys.
Love you, mate.
Love you too, guys.
Yep.
It's the early show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
All right, Melbourne, good morning. Hope everyone's great. If you're up this early on the way to the gym, whoa. Look at you go. That's something. That's something.
I sassed people for doing that yesterday and actually felt bad about it because it's impressive stuff at Stupid
Why did
O'Clock.
you sass people, Jack?
Ash is back.
I was going to say, and just like that, Ash is back. Because I said, like, who would do that? Who'd get up this early and go to the gym? But I think I'm just jealous that we don't have the option of doing that.
Yeah, true.
How are you feeling, mate?
Yeah.
Wait. I want to do this properly. We're going to go on
a full press conference?
No, not a press conference. We're going to, go on Ash's COVID journey.
Okay, beautiful.
Right? So you stick the thing up your nose, Ash. And then, sure enough, down on the little cassette, 2 lines. You've got COVID.
I've got COVID. 2 very solid lines as well.
Okay, so then you go home and you isolate like we've all done for the 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
You're still there now?
Yeah, still at home, still a little, I'm not sounding the best, but I've basically been asleep for 7 days.
Sound off.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be on air. Let's take her off air.
I thought I was sounding good. This is good compared to how I've been sounding. But
the technology we use sounds like you're talking through a phone made out of 2 cans and a string.
Do you know what? That's actually what I'm using. So, I've whipped up a couple of cans and some string. Slept for 7 days and emerged from hibernation, and here I am.
Now, did you keep your taste and smell?
Lost that for about a day. I think I've had every symptom, yeah.
That's somewhat of a win, though. A day, you'll cop a day. Losing it for any longer than that's grim.
Yeah, that's it. I was happy to have that come back.
Now, you're traditionally one to really milk any kind of ailment. So, anything else you want to tell us about the sickness?
No, thanks, Dean.
All good. All good.
And obviously you're an anti-vaxxer. So.
Yeah.
Well, that also obviously hasn't helped my cause.
Shouldn't have been done all that marching, should you, Ash?
Those protests, I think that's where I got it.
So are you back at work tomorrow, Ash?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, out of ISO today, so.
And when's the last time you did a rat?
Yesterday.
Do one on the radio for our entertainment.
That was my last one that I used yesterday, so I've got to get some more supplies.
Convenient.
I'll sell you one for $300.
Ricky Nixon selling them out of his boot.
Is he? Are they signed?
They are signed. They are the saliva ones. Not as fun. Good to see you, Ash.
Yeah, you too.
What's coming up, Jackie?
Hey, I want to talk about this dude, Jack Sweeney. Have you heard about this guy, Ash, that is tracking all of these celebrities and billionaires' jets and planes?
No.
And Elon Musk has reached out to him.
No shit.
We'll talk about it next.
All right. He's like tracking where they go.
Fully, every move their planes
cool.
make.
I'm very interested. Whoa, it was cold and rainy. I forgot how it felt. And I hated it. George Ezra. It's called Anyone For You. The hell's George Ezra been? It reminds me how good this song is.
Give me one good reason why I should never make a change.
I remember there was a spike in wedding videos with George Ezra. He's got a beautiful voice.
It's like of another time, I think.
Yeah.
All right, before that, Jack, you mentioned that some person is tracking rich people's jets.
Yeah, his name's Jack Sweeney. So he's this 19-year-old dude out of Florida, and he's in college. And back in 2000, I think it was, he started an Instagram account at Elon Jet. And he loved Elon Musk, and this Instagram account was sort of like a bit of a bot account, and it would just upload screenshots and updates of where Elon Musk's jet was.
Oh, cool.
And he gained a bit of a following, and now he has up to 16 automated Twitter accounts, or they're kind of like bots, which follow several other celebrities and billionaires. So he's got at Elon Jet, he's got at Gates Jet, which follows Bill Gates' jet. He's following Jeff Bezos's, Mark Cuban, and now most recently Drake.
This is crazy.
Following.
Hey, real quick, Ash.
Yeah.
Can you just turn your headphones down a tiny bit? I hear us echoing. It's just a little bit of on-air technical stuff. Just give me the shit. Right,
no
so
worries.
what data?
So
anything interesting?
It looks like Google Maps. Well, no, it's not, because it's just like a line in the sky of where they're flying to and where they're going, which, I mean, who really cares?
Just to see that's kind of, I don't know why I'm interested.
Yeah, I get that. And I get an aviation sort of enthusiast. People find that really cool. There's a big sort of niche out there of people tracking planes. But where it gets interesting, and a little fun fact, he says that Drake's got the biggest plane out of all of them.
No shit.
It's a giant Boeing.
Do you know what size?
It is a $185 million, 59-foot-long Boeing 767-200ER, and it can carry up to 216 passengers.
What? That's a proper plane.
Proper.
Boeing, what was the numbers again? It's Boeing
767-200ER.
Whoa.
Did you ever
But
run...
why do people care where the planes are? I can't get my head around that.
I know, and I'm kind of with you, Ash, because I don't really care, but like someone like Deano who said like he does, there are a lot of people that like find that cool, which I kind of get. Like, it's a cool sort of nerd burger hobby to have and follow.
Wow, I've just Googled the specs of
Drake's
plane. It's a full Trump plane. I wonder if he's got it branded. Do we know any of this?
Yeah, it's called Air Drake. It's
stuff.
He copied Kylie Jenner.
What?
Yeah, because I'm not sure if you remember a couple of years ago, Ash, on the Kardashians, but Kylie started her own airline, like Air Kylie. So when she would fly, she'd have these planes branded. I don't know if she owned them or if it was just cool for her and her mates.
These people must have so much money to be doing this. Like, how much does that cost them?
Hey, couple bucks.
Yeah. 185 mil for Drake.
I'd make a futsal, the back end of it, I'd make it like an indoor AstroTurf futsal scenario, And then you'd have a sports bar. And then when the pilot said put your belt on, you don't have to do shit.
Totally.
It's Air Drake, man.
Imagine playing soccer in the plane after a few and then you run into some turbulence.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I've done my ACL.
yeah.
Where it gets a little bit juicy, though, is Musk. He's reached out to Sweeney, urging him to delete the account.
Okay, like a privacy invasion.
Exactly right. He said, mate, can you take this down? It's a security risk.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
I don't love the idea of being shot by a nutcase.
Yeah.
Is what Musk said in the DM to Sweeney. Sweeney said receiving the direct message from Musk, who he described as his idol, was a surreal experience. Quote, I was just about to go to sleep, actually, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Elon, such a nerd. He's one of yours, Ash.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Elon just messaged me to take down my account, he said. It was insane. Elon then offered him $5,000 to make...
Unders.
$5,000. This is from a billionaire.
Yeah, up your price, Elon. Stop being a tight ass.
Elon is worth $250 20 billion. Anyway, he offers Sweeney $5,000 to take it down or make it harder for him to track. Sweeney, which is smart in his Nerdburger ways, replied, any chance to up that to 50K?
Why not?
It would be a great support in college and would possibly allow me to get a car.
Okay, so he's put it out there and he's given a couple of extra bits of incentive. College.
Yeah. And a car. Also said that he'd buy a Tesla.
That's sick, yes.
Musk came back and said he doesn't feel comfortable paying anything now.
What? No, I get Elon. Otherwise, every psycho will do this. And by the way, Sweeney, this kid that's doing this,
yeah,
the fact that Elon has reached out to him, and this is how psychopaths work, he thinks that, like, he's part of his universe now.
Yeah, he thinks they're buddies now.
So that's why
They're
Elon is
friends.
going, he's walking backwards going, forget it, I should never have reached out.
Yeah, Elon's probably
True.
like, this dude will be the Nerdburger that does shoot me in the sky.
Yes.
Hey, 132410 though, what do you nerd out over? Like, people are obviously nerding out over planes and aviation, but what's your little Nerdburger niche?
Sometimes I watch choo-choo trains on YouTube where they put a camera on the front of it and you just watch where the train goes.
What?
You sent me one of them before.
Yeah, they're sick.
That guy that wigs out on the little bridge.
Oh, yeah, what's his name?
That's the best. Yeah, I know who you're talking
What's
about.
his name? Shit. Anyway, 132410, what do you nerd out over? We won't judge you. We'll poke a bit of
I
fun.
will.
Oh, Jack will. Who cares?
Oh, Jack will tear you to shreds.
Cool. Some kid has been tracking the elite people. Elite's a funny word because really rich people's jets, right? And Elon Musk said, please stop that. Someone might shoot me because they know where I am. It makes complete sense. We just want to know, what's your weird passion? Well, what weird stuff do you do? Like that train kid off Instagram.
Yeah.
Francis Bergeron. His name's Francis. You probably know him by now. He's this kid. Oh, no, I can't play it through the thing. But he gets really excited about trains going by, and it sounds like he's climaxing. It's okay.
It fully does. But they're actually really cute videos to watch because it's nice watching someone Nerdburger out over something.
You just like to see passion in others. you know?
Yes. Yeah.
It's nice. Ashley, did you say you had one?
Well, obviously, I love hiking, and Jack really enjoys tearing me to shreds over that.
You are not telling me you actually Nerdburger out over hiking.
Jack, I thought you said this was a safe space.
No, Deano said that. I said I'll judge.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. No, I'm really happy for you, Ash.
Ashley, there is nothing quite like nature's splendor.
Thank you, Dean. Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
My current, what I currently Nerdburger over is a vodka cruiser watermelon flavour.
Jack, they're gonna at some point in your life they're gonna start turning on you.
Okay.
I think that's called alcohol addiction, Jack, not nerdburgering out over something.
I think it's called being a full-time vibe.
And then one day, Jack, the phone's gonna stop ringing, but you'll still have that vodka. Just looking at the empty Gardner.
All you've got is the bottom of an empty bottle.
Ray.
G'day, how are you? Morning, guys.
Hey, man.
Ray, you work at Melbourne Airport.
That's right. I work at Melbourne Airport. We're airside safety officers. We're the guys driving around in yellow cars, making sure all aircraft and people are safe. But there is a lot of people who are passionate about aircraft. I observe many guys 24/7 watching planes land and take off.
Ray, is there a spot you're allowed to go and watch? Is it legal?
Absolutely. There's viewing areas where people line up and bring their ladders and big cameras, and they just love taking photos of aircraft.
And Ray, what's the most majestic plane of the sky, Ray?
I love the 380 and the old 747. It's a beautiful plane.
Now we're talking.
Mate, I just wanted to say, is Drake trying to compensate for size there?
There's every chance, Ray. Every chance.
And also, Ray, Rihanna's now fallen pregnant, so Drake's probably having a bit of a rough time.
Oh, yeah, that's rough, Ray.
Eat me flat. Hey,
That is
just really
rough.
quickly, speaking of planes, Ray, did you see that plane battling to land at Heathrow yesterday?
Yeah, there's many like that shown with the crosswinds, mate. It's amazing what the pilots do.
That was incredible footage.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
I'll show you in the song. Ray, you're in the draw for Nova's 50K Fridays. 50K could be yours tomorrow with Kate, Tim and Joel.
Oh, thanks very much, guys. Have a good day.
See you, Ray. Sarah, we're going to be sort of quick. What's your kink?
Oh, now that you've said that, Captain America.
All right.
How Nerdburger have you gone over Captain America?
I've got 3 Marvel-related tattoos, and I flew into state to meet Stan Lee so he could sign my books about him.
Oh,
Wow.
is Stan a beautiful, warm guy?
absolutely amazing. Best person I've ever met that way.
Do you have a room
Nothing-
fitted out
nothing
with...
bad you could ever say about him.
Go on.
Do you have a room with just a heap of merch?
It was so nice.
Do you have a room full of toys? I think, Ash, was the question. Sarah, why are you guys laughing?
Not a room, but I've got the pop vinyls and...
Just the dungeon. Sarah, that's cool. That's cool.
Sarah, you're also in the draw for Nova's 50k Fridays. Real quick, Paul in Pakenham. Paul, what do you nerdburger over, mate?
I'll get on YouTube and the nerdburger over the excavation videos.
Excavation videos?
Yes, and believe it or not, I work in an excavation company for a living.
So you go home and just YouTube it and just watch the big trucks digging shit up?
Yeah, exactly, like mining videos.
I get it, Paul. I get it, man.
Yep.
Paul, you're also in the draw for Nova's 50k Fridays, mate. Kate, Tim and Joel could be calling you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate. Good luck. Hey, this is how much of this song we can play. That was Lil Nas X. That's what I want. We're real late.
It's the early show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.
Welcome back, Ashley.
Thank you.
Any questions, Jack?
I've never seen you so excited to be in that little booth of yours.
In my little glass cage of emotion.
Was it exciting driving in?
Yeah, it was hugely exciting. Most exciting experience of my whole
Well,
life.
you've been locked up for a week.
I have.
I know you'd probably rather be driving to like a mountain to hike, but
True.
you know, you get to see us.
Yeah, no, it's really lovely. It's good to be back. And you can hear me probably better than yesterday.
Yeah, this is true.
And Ashley, the son of Omicron has left your lungs?
Yeah, I think so. I think the sun is gone.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any other questions COVID related for Ashley?
No, I think I've finished my question.
Are
I
you
think
calling
we
me
got most
Ashley
of
today?
Yes.
most of that out yesterday.
Did the son of Omicron, how did he get in?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Well, at the start of last week, Jack, you called it. You actually said you're going to get it this week.
Correct.
And we had been at...
You got it at Brodie's
at
engagement
30th.
party.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I got it at Brodie's.
We can blame him.
Yep.
Brodie threw a petri dish of a party and infected all of his friends and loved ones.
Well, sometimes when I come in the morning, I catch him licking my keyboard, so I
Yes.
think that could have been it.
Yeah. Ben in St Albans, what have you called up for, friend?
Hello, good morning. Welcome back, Ash.
Thank you,
Deano,
Ben.
Hello.
Jack, Nathy Pops, Brodie, Salty Vic, and anyone else I've missed.
Nathy Pops?
Why have I called? Well, I find when I'm on the radio, I get this real Deano Thomas swagger about me for the whole day. So, thanks very much.
What does that? What does that look like? I don't have swagger.
Illustrate that for us, Ben.
I'm just the coolest guy in the office.
Sucked in, you two.
No, I'll cop it.
Sometimes I ride a scooter around the office, which solidifies the cool status.
Very nice.
And sometimes I ride on the scooter and kick open the studio door without stopping.
The thing when you ride the scooter, Dean, you don't smile. You just stare unblinking at people watching you ride the scooter. It's wonderful.
Ben, what did you have for dinner last night?
What did I have for dinner?
Be honest. I can tell when you're lying.
Honestly, I can't really remember.
What did you have?
Oh, no, I had a Nando's chicken.
What? Hey, what flavour basting?
Well, lemon and herb for my small child, but I get some sauce on the side.
Okay, but what flavour do you get? Because lemon and herb, that's not going to do it, man.
I just get the mild. That's got a bit of zing.
No, I'm all for lemon and herb. Lemon and herb's great. It's refreshing.
I actually haven't tried it.
Confession, I've never tried Nando's.
Of course you haven't. Ash, actually, last night I tried a new Uber Eats restaurant for dinner, Fishbowl.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like a heaven poke bowl. It was so yum and so healthy.
Oh, that's right up my alley.
Yeah, you'd froth it.
Where is it?
And a bottle of red with it, which probably isn't quite your vibe.
Beautiful.
But I think there's one in Richmond, one in Pram, but Fishbowl, get around. It was really yum.
Lovely.
Benny, have a great weekend. I hope you achieve everything that you dream of and kick many goals.
Love you guys.
Keep that swagger up.
Ben.
I went to Spice Temple last night.
Oh, nice. What'd you have?
Because I played golf with Sam, right?
Yeah.
And we'd had a couple of beers, and I wasn't drunk, but I was a little bit buzzed.
Yeah, and you're not ready to finish after 2.
And then I looked in my wallet, and Anne Peacock had given us gift cards. So
Yes.
Came in.
Get out.
So I just went and had like a sit-down meal on my own. I love doing that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I sat down and ate Spice Temple at the
Yum.
casino.
How good.
It was pretty good.
How many more drinks did you have at the casino?
Couple of cockies.
Oh, what cocktails?
Thanks for asking, Ash. One was called the Ox.
Yep.
And that'll put hairs on your chest, let me tell you. And then I said to the nice lady, just surprise me with the next one. Yeah. And she came back with something, and it had passion fruit seeds in it.
Yum.
Pretty sick. Hey, Anna in Somerville, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome back, Ash.
Thank you.
We've missed you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, the boys were kind of a bit dull when you were away because they had no one to hang crap on.
This is true. Yep.
Jeez, I hate to admit that's a dynamic, but it is.
It's honestly, I'm the vessel for shit hanging.
That's home truth, Anna.
Yeah.
You should be a radio program director, Anna, giving feedback like that.
The truth makes you uncomfortable, and I feel like there's a stone in my shoe right now.
As if that's not blatantly obvious.
No, it's
though.
not until someone really spells it out to you.
No, it's obvious to me. Don't worry. I know.
Oh, you should have said something, Ash.
Oi, chill HR. I'm so sorry.
Write a letter.
It's actually people experience,
Yeah, they've changed their name.
What? If I've got an issue, I go to people experience.
PX, they call
Correct.
it. I work in PX.
I don't trust them. If I've got problems, I'm not going to PX, man.
Yeah, well, how's it working out for me?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, you're still employed? We haven't bullied you out of a job.
No.
Anna, do you have a HR at your work? Do you feel like you could go to your HR for support?
Yeah.
Right.
But no
No,
one
she
bullies
doesn't.
me at work.
No one bullies.
No one bullies me at work.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that's generally how things should be.
Yeah. Well, Anna, thanks for exposing some real hard truths this morning.
Hey, Anna, you're in the draw for Nova's 50k Fridays, which goes off at 5 o'clock this Savo. So in 12 hours, you could be 50k
I
richer.
hope Anna gets it.
That would be wonderful. I've got a few people I'd love to help out at the moment, so...
Anna, help yourself. The world is sinking and you need a life vessel. Be like Billy Zane in Titanic. She's grabbing children. Remember that?
Yeah.
Billy Zane in Titanic. It's the early show.
Who's Lato?
Don't know, but I really love Lato.
Yeah, it was a tune.
Hey, boys.
Hey, JB's in the studio. Are you going to the Super Bowl or what?
I tell you what, it started at 50-50 and I'm creeping up a few rungs in the ladder. I would say now I'm at no less than 80%.
Now think about this, Ash and Jack.
Yeah.
Brownie's got the opportunity to go childless to America on what is really just like backpacking at this point because he's so late in organising it.
Yes.
he can go over there and just be a full bogan without any eyes on him, you
What's
know?
stopping you? Why would you not go?
Apart from talking on the radio and telling everyone about it.
Yeah.
But no, this is good. Well, COVID, obviously. So
Vic just did it.
this was all planned 3 years ago
Yeah.
as part of my 40th.
Yes.
We were going to go over there, then we were going to take our show over there, weren't we? Some issues with insurance and all that sort of stuff. So it fell over at the last minute. It was like, this is just getting too hard. But as you hear little stories like Vic was out sort of just spreading her wild oats all around America.
Big story.
And
Around
she
Vegas,
did it
yeah.
safely, around Vegas especially. She did it safely, so it started to give me a little bit of confidence.
And also, even though we weren't able to take the show, like Nova said, nah, you guys can't go as a team, contractually, JB can still go. So you can't not.
Yeah, I know. And, well, the hardest part's the tickets, though. So
Right.
getting access to tickets, all that sort of stuff. So what's helped, on the weekend, the LA Rams, which are a home team, but, you know, it's not as heavily followed there.
Yep.
And the Cincinnati Bengals, it's like GWS making the grand final.
Right, and
So all of a sudden, things have opened up.
Yes,
There's
because no
access.
one. Yeah.
A Rams Gold Coast.
No, the other.
Well, no, they're probably like a
GWS.
they're probably like a Melbourne club that's you know what's like a
North.
Yeah, maybe better than North.
Right.
No, that sounds horrible. North Melbourne Sport. There's a lot of shin boners out there.
No.
But yeah, they're probably just that rung down.
Right.
You know, from the top level teams.
Mate.
So anyway, I'm looking like they're pulling together. My man Brown Dog, who we do the podcast with, Campbell Brown, who's a red light and very connected.
I've been in LA with Brown Dog.
You have, Jack?
Yes. And we had one night together, And the fondest memory I have of that night is walking up to a nightclub to get us in, and he sorted it out, got us this sick booth. But walking to the club, he was getting in an argument with someone who just got out of prison.
Oh, good one.
And I was like, that is peak brown dog
So he's,
in LA.
So he's arguing with himself, was he? All right. Anyway, well, something's going to happen. I reckon I'll know by the end of today.
Wait a minute, your back's screwed.
Stop.
So how are you going to fly? Is that a factor now? You're back?
Well, yeah, I walked into work, so I'm in full rehab mode for the next 7 weeks. I did tweak me back playing golf, so that's why I didn't play with you yesterday.
Yeah.
But there is a little rumour going around. Because what about the halftime show too? Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem. There's a couple others there. Yeah. And there's a little rumour going around that maybe there might be a dinner with the Wolf of Wall Street.
What?
I'm not saying anything.
Jordan Belfort, the guy that movie is about, Wolf of Wall Street. At a table, there'll be Jonathan Brown, Campbell Brown, and the Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm more jealous about that than the actual Super Bowl. I want to go on a bender with the Wolf of Wall Street.
You can't not go Brownie. You've got to get over there.
Now, one last question. Where are we staying? If I'm going to go, Santa Monica... or West Hollywood.
No, you know better.
You've got to be on the Sunset Strip to really feel the atmosphere of it. You've got to go stay at like the Mondrian or something like that.
But
that's where the vibe
nice, is it?
The Mondrian's great. I love it.
But JB, I think he wants like the more not party vibe, but the football vibe. Is that the Mondrian?
But I think
you want to be.
You want to be in the thick of the
I got no kids, no family.
Hey, I was trying to.
I want to go to the local museum to study up on some of
LA's history,
LA's greatest artists.
Mate, stay somewhere rough.
I'm going to go for a nice romantic drive up to Malibu with Brown Dog.
Stay somewhere rough.
Fish and chips on the beach and then have an early night.
You want to be where the hardcore fans are, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then like shout the bar and get everyone on side.
Yeah.
Mate, I'll be on stage at the Whiskey a Go-Go.
Men's season kicks off soon in the footy.
Yeah, the AFL Wednesday, March 16. I didn't realise until just then that it's a grand final replay and it's on a Wednesday night.
Yep.
Which is I'm so excited for footy to be back. I can't believe I'm saying that. But
And it looks like crowd caps will be lifted in time for it. So big numbers at the MCG for that first game.
how exciting is that going to be in a stadium with no like cap and no stress about sitting far away from someone else?
Doggies D's at the G.
How good
Surely
is
it's
that
at the
gonna
G,
be?
right? Don't
Yeah.
tell me it's at
No,
Marvel.
it's at the G.
Yeah, that's at the G. And then the next night,
God himself.
Carlton v Richmond. I'll be going to that.
Blockbuster lineup.
Oh, yeah, you should do the VO, Ash.
Is it a blockbuster lineup?
Over 170,000 fans were expected in those first two nights.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I heard the Raw. I went to a Socceroos game last week, and that was full like pre-COVID. The goals were scored, and there was spit flying around and beer, and I was like, I've never been happier to have human fluids rain on me.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, and you feel the concrete under you vibrating.
Yeah, brother. You know it.
You know that vibration?
Yeah.
What vibration?
Like the
Between the human fluid and
the vibration.
It's all happening.
Let's go to Camberwell now, and Rosie's on the phone. Can you turn the radio down, friend? Rosie, baby. You there? Rosie?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, how you going? What have you called up for, friend?
I'm trying to please get on air for the Nova player.
Oh, yeah, easy.
The Nova's 50k Fridays, you mean, Rosie?
Yeah.
You're in the draw, my friend, so make sure you're listening to Kate, Tim and Joel at 5 this Savo.
Oh, you're a great gun. Thank you so much.
What's your favourite Ninja Turtle?
I don't have one.
Oh, come on. Cliff's on the phone. You want to get in the running for Nova's 50k Fridays. You have to get on the radio for that. What the hell's your favourite Ninja Turtle anyway, Cliff?
It'd have to be Donatello because I've always wanted to be a nunchuck guy.
Nunchucks.
Well,
so that would suit you.
If
Cliff.
you knew your Ninja Turtles, you would know that Donatello does not have the nunchucks.
Is it Raphael?
Donatello's
It's the early show with Deano, Jack and Ash. Get up and go.
On Nova 100.